So the army's trying to cross the river, and they're just in the middle of building a bridge. The army of Bruna's ghastly slaves is constructing a flimsy but adequate bridge across the Silver River. These are armies? This is what? Like 25 dudes versus like, I don't know, 30, 40 dudes? It looks like the river is flowing down this way though. So I might need to like head up towards that. Hey Shella. Shella is uncharacteristically quiet at the moment. Brandel doesn't seem to be in a talkative mood right now. Okay. This way. Oh, you follow the path upstream to a large pond. Perfect. Here we can chop down some trees and...
Will this place do?
This will do very well indeed. We can stack some logs behind the beaver dam, then release them all at once.
Nice.
Perhaps that will produce enough momentum to break the bridge.
What are the odds?
Judging the speed of the river right now, I'm not at all that confident of the plan.
Good. What will it take to make this work?
A sudden flash flood would definitely improve the chances.
Ah.
Other than that, we can only hope.
I can do that. Brendel, you and Telsec start cutting down some trees.
Telsec, let me show you how it's done.
Fast learner.
Tree cutting, dude. I'm sure it's not hard to figure out. Shella, you and I will go see if we can weaken the dam.
Lead on, Jack.
Davio, could you use the elf stones to trigger the dam to break?
I believe I could, friend Jack.
Don't call me friend Jack. Everyone sets off on their jobs. It takes several hours, but at last, you have what looks like enough logs to break up the bridge. So then, do you just want me to, like, magic dust it? Or... The beaver dam consists of branches, leaves, mud, stones, and other effluvia from the pond and the surrounding meadow. The bulk of the dam is underwater.
Are we ready to go?
Yes.
Looks good to me.
Cool.
I'm sorry, friend Jack, but I fear my original theory was incorrect. It will take more than these logs to break up the bridge.
Davio, we can at least try this.
Yeah,
I fear,
dude.
Princess Shella, that we have very little time before the army begins its march across the bridge. I think this is the right approach, but it needs one more thing. I just wish I knew what that was.
Apparently we knew. I'm gonna throw some dust at it. Blah! As you start to pour the dust into the pond, you feel a swirl of magic resonate through you. You smell spring rain, feel the surge of wind-driven waves, and hear the roar of a waterfall as the dust first trickles, then flows, like silver water from the pouch.
How wonderous!
The water's rising, but it's not going over the dam.
Break dam.
Yeah. Davio. Davio, remember? Elfstone the dam? Pew-pew-pew.
Oh, yes, sorry. I was distracted by your magic.
Come on,
Let
dude.
me see if I can release the power of
Keep
your
up.
waters.
Come on. Pew, pew, pew. Boink. It looked like a big chunk of ice.
That's it. The logs are on their way.
Let's see what happens.
Couldn't they just, like, I don't know, build another one? As the logs rush down the stream, you cut cross country to get to the monster's bridge before they arrive. Oh no, they finished the bridge. Oh, blap! Got him, idiot.
We did it. Perfect timing, too. Most of the army was on the bridge at the time.
The dwarves just
down
what?
there are in trouble, though.
Sat there and
Too
watched
many
them build it?
monsters on this side.
It is worse than that, friend
Don't have
Brendel.
bows?
The main mooring lines across the river are still intact. They can quickly repair the damage now that they've secured both ends.
That's what I was saying.
Break lines.
Someone's gotta go cut those lines.
I'll do it. It's my city.
You can't do it alone. There's too many monsters down there.
We'll take on the monsters. We will. What?
Good fight.
Damn it. Alright, where's the best place to break the lines?
We need to reach the section on this side of the river and cut the lines to the other section. Once they're cut, the bridge cannot be repaired, only replaced.
Let's go finish what we started.
Dangerous, but we can handle it.
We can
Yeah.
handle anything. Can't we, Jack?
Sure. You lead your party into the center of the fray, working your way forward toward the remaining section of the bridge. You're gonna have to fight them. Oh, many dudes. And we don't have Brendel here helping us? Okay. Still like... Davio. Elfstone him.
I am sorry, Jack Olmsford, but I cannot use the elf stones again.
Damn.
I am already exhausted from the last usage.
All right. All right. Well, old-fashioned style. Everyone, get him. One down. Ow. Ow. Oh God. Getting wrecked. Same thing. Focus on one. That's a lot of misses. Take down one more. One. There we go. Ow. Okay. Ow. Davio's gonna go down. Big hit, big hit. Nice. We're matching them. 3 versus 3. Yep, just like we planned. Focus the deeps. Focus the deeps. Another one down. Good. I might die. Ow. Please. Alright. Now we're commandingly in the lead. Get this guy. Got him. Just as the fight on the bridge ends, Brendel cuts the guy ropes and the section your party is standing on breaks away. Whee!
Wow, this certainly is a wild river ride. Wonder where we will end up.
Bottom of the river, more than likely.
So dead? Yeah, we didn't think this part through, did we? Alright.
Raft. Bad.
Ropes are starting to go. Don't know how much longer they'll last.
Yeah.
Monsters are not noted for their construction values. We are very lucky we've come as far as we did.
We
You sound
can
like you're
swim
enjoying
for it.
this.
Can't swim.
I fear that I cannot swim either.
Great. Well, Jack and I could swim holding the two of you. What about you,
What?
Telsic? You can
That's how
swim,
you
can't
drown.
No. Swim.
you? Well, so much for that idea. Let's hope this raft bridge comes near the shore before it falls apart.
Well, I hope we didn't need to go back east at all, because that ain't happening. We're just going this way.
The raft is going.
You yell at your friends to hang on to the biggest log of the raft. With a sudden jolt, the raft collapses and you're all thrown into the raging waters. The icy river shocks you as you plunge deeply into the swirling waters. Fighting your way to the surface, you gasp desperately for air as you are pulled back under the white water. Again, you struggle to the top of the water. You try to shout for your companions, but your voice is drowned out by the roaring of the waters. You swim wildly against the current and at last pull yourself up on the shore. Exhausted, you collapse into a rest of sleep haunted by dark, disturbing dreams. Again. Oh. You guys. Alright. Oh, he's back to gardener form.
Master, I'm sorry, but the king of the Silver River...
Silence! You
Okay.
have tried force, and Ohmsford escaped you. Now you must use deceit and subtlety.
Yes, Issaquah. Oh, I'm going to transform you again. Pachoo, pachoo, pachoo. Watch him transform into like one of my companions or something. You arise. It is morning. You pull yourself to your feet and begin searching for your friends.
Jack, you made it.
Shella runs up and grabs you, holding you tightly. She is laughing and crying at the same time she tries to speak. You can see the rest of your friends rushing towards you.
Told you he'd make it.
You ask your friends how they managed to survive the river.
Did what you told us. Held on to the log. Fortunately, Telsic held on to the log and Davio too.
I again owe my life to Telsic.
I did the same as you. Swim to shore. I guess I must have fallen asleep after that. I awoke to the sound of Telsic shouting for us.
Fortunately, our log came to some shallow water, and Telsic pushed us to shore.
Well, we're all together again.
Good.
After what we've been through, the gnomes should be no problem at all.
North from here, then to the Dragon's Teeth Mountains. They gather there this time of year.
Oh, I'm glad you know where we are. I'm going to save it after all that. That was just the river, cry me a river. Cry me a river. All right, so we're going to go north. I'm on a mountain. Party on, wilderness. Or that guy. That guy. Oh, this is just second river. Mountains of Ruin? There is no pass through the mountains of Rune here. Oh, there's the Dragon's Teeth Mountains. I found them. Party on, river. Party on, wilderness.
Dragon's Teeth. Should be a trail through here somewhere.
I'm sure
Okay.
Telsik and I can find one.
You make your way up the rugged mountain sides following a crude trail that was constructed by the gnomes. Brendel is obviously unhappy at the sheer cliffs you are climbing and frequently mutters to himself. Finally, you come to a wide chasm with a crude rope bridge across it. That looks like death. You have come to a fork between two mountain trails high up on the Dragon's Teeth Mountains.
This seems to be the only way across the chasm.
No way I'm crossing that.
Small rope.
You have little choice in the matter.
Alanon.
How are you here?
Druid Alanon, I am Davio. I am honored.
Shut
A
up.
large band of gnomes is heading this way. You will need to cross swiftly. I will cross first. Ormsford will cross next. Then the elf. The rest of you follow.
Oh. That's not Alanon, is it? The gardener. Grasping the guide ropes, Alanon steps out onto the rope bridge. The bridge sways beneath him, but he quickly crosses to the other side. I don't believe you! Something about the druid seems different, but you can't quite figure out what it is. Oh, I think I figured it out. I think he's evil. I figured it out.
Well, if Alanon can make it across, it should be able to support the weight of everyone. Perhaps even Telsik.
Uh-huh.
I'm not crossing that thing.
You've
Got
got
it.
to. The gnome troop will be here soon.
You go ahead. I'll hold them off.
Why don't you cross the bridge?
Can't stand heights.
But we need you, Brandel.
Sorry, Jack, but I don't do heights.
Or spaces. Wear a blindfold and we'll lead you.
Don't like the idea, but I'll try it.
Well, I'm not going to kink shame, so I'll at least give it a shot. Telsik, hey man.
Not right.
That's what I'm
This is
saying.
a very secure rope bridge, Telsik. You should be able to cross it.
Trap.
We don't have a choice.
Space.
If we don't get across now, we'll be
Space.
caught by the gnomes.
Twice in the same sentence. Davio?
That bridge does not look particularly stable or secure to me.
What if I second rope? There are enough ropes here already. You don't need to bring another one into play. Can't cross it. You grab hold of the ropes and start to step on the bridge. It sways beneath your feet and you step back onto solid ground.
Friend Jack, I did not realize how much that bridge sways.
Space.
I don't know if I can cross it safely.
What's wrong?
I am not very strong. If I slip, I don't think I
Space.
can support myself.
You afraid of heights?
No, not at all.
Oops,
No,
sorry.
not at all. It is just that I am hesitant to risk my life and your mission because I am no longer as dexterous or strong as I was in my youth.
All right, well, tie her up around her waist and let Telsik secure the end.
Then if I fall, I will be safe. An excellent suggestion. I will do it.
You hand the rope to Davio. Good. Go across?
Your
Oh.
turn, Davio. Take it easy and you should have no problem.
Believe
Uh-oh.
me, Princess Shella, I'll be as careful as I possibly can.
You were just not careful enough.
Oh,
Elf.
no!
Now fall to your death.
I don't believe it.
Davio!
I can't hold on! No!
Oops.
The rope held. He's okay.
Jack Ormsford, it is your turn to die.
Oh, please, just frickin' kill me. Oh, wait. Am I dead?
No!
Oh! Oh, she shot him!
I will eat your soul.
Jesus. Oh! Oh, no!
No! Die, shifter!
Pew, 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 pew! Ugh. He finally dead. Also, Shella might be dead.
Jack, come quickly. I think Shella's dying.
You dash across the half-broken bridge without even thinking about it.
Jack, what happened? Are you all right?
Repair. We never even kissed. Yeah, Davio destroyed the
Is
shifter.
it night? Why can't I see you?
How you feeling?
I'm cold. So cold. What's wrong? Why is everything so strange?
Don't worry, Shella. You'll be okay.
No. Jack, somehow, I don't think so.
Please.
Are you holding me? I can't feel you. I can't feel anything except the cold.
Jack, Princess Shella is... She is seriously injured. I do not think that she... Do you want me to use the elf stones to heal her?
Davio, you used them already. If you use them again, you'll destroy them.
Yeah, we need a
The
long
princess
rest.
is dying.
Gnomes come.
Telsec and I will hold them off. Take care of her, Jack.
Am I dying? Is that what's wrong?
Yeah.
Jack, you can't let me die. Brona will get me. Please don't let Brona get me.
Space.
I can use the elf stones, but our mission will be over.
Jack,
So.
you've got to use the ritual of release. Kill me so I won't come back from the dead.
That's actually kind of messed up. Oh. Oh. Oh no. That's kind of dark. I'm gonna save it. Smooth.
I waited a long time for a kiss from you, Jack.
What?
Why did you wait so long?
If you recall, one of the first things I ever did when I saw you was try to kiss you, and you're all like, Oh, but suddenly now that you're dying, now you want a piece of this? I see how it is. Give me another one.
I waited a long time for a kiss from you, Jack. Why did you wait so long?
Only a little bit of blood. Alright, well, he opened the book to the ritual of release and began to perform the spell, but the words seemed powerless. Although she was mortally wounded and certain to die within hours, the ritual could only work if it is performed in the very last minute of the person's life.
You have to kill me first. Hurry, there's no time.
I don't like that at all. This got really dark. Alright, one more for the road.
I waited a long time for a kiss from you, Jack.
Thank you. Okay. You hear a scream from the battlefield below.
Rendell.
Oh, did I waste too much
Rendell has fallen
time?
to the gnome troops. Friend Jack, we haven't much time. Telsec is almost overrun. What do we do?
I'll carry Shella to safely.
Jack, you cannot carry Shella across that bridge. You will both fall. The
God,
only other way is through the gnome troops.
Just fucking kill me. Wait. Can I just make out with her until we die? And,
I waited
Oh, girl.
I waited.
Yeah. Oh,
I wait.
so good.
I waited a.
We go for a boob grab. Telsec has fallen to the gnome army. They will be on us in minutes. If you plan to act, you must do it now. Oh.
I waited a.
Yeah. God, Davio, stop
I
watching.
waited
Or do, or whatever.
I waited.
Nice.
I wait.
Yeah. Before you can act again, the gnomes close the final yards to you and Davio. Behind you on the cliffside, one torn, bloody hand reaches up from the abyss, then another.
The gnomes have reached us. Defend yourself, Jack.
You are quickly surrounded and seized by numerous gnomes. Suddenly, you feel a sharp blow to the side of your head and things go black. Hours later, you slowly regain consciousness.
Prisoners are in pit, great shaman. This one we take to Warlock Lord Giga. Get much power. Others we kill. What of Shapeshifter?
Wait.
He say we give all to him. Brona's slave cannot order gnomes. Gnomes get prisoner. Gnomes give prisoner to Warlock Lord.
They do
We
it?
get much power. Shapeshifter not here.
Are there multiple endings in this game?
Shapeshifter get nothing.
You are very wise, great shaman.
I am greatest shaman of all gnomes.
Yeah,
I
okay.
have great magic. With talk I destroy all enemies. Not fear Shapeshifter. Maybe kill Shapeshifter with talk.
But that says...
Maybe kill Geeka someday. You not be good.
Powerful, nice, great, master.
Powerful, nice.
Very good.
Yeah,
We
Geeka.
go. Get ready for big sacrifice of prisoners at dawn.
You can't see a thing in here. Maybe it has something to do with the blindfold over your eyes. Ah, maybe. You'd take it off, but your hands and feet seem to be securely tied at the moment. Glove, boot, 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 boot. Well, that's a wheel? Boot, rope? Me. Look at me. You're at full health. Good. Touch the boot. You test the length of the stout rope that binds you and realize you do not have the strength to break it. The soft leather feels good against your hands. Oh. Oh, boot heel? Touch the boot heel. The heel is definitely loose. Push it. As you push against the boot heel, it pulls away from your boot, exposing the sharp hobnails that held it in place. Cut the rope with the nails. By rubbing the ropes on your wrists against the nails, you're slowly able to cut the bindings. Oh, I had no idea what I was looking at. Now that your hands are free, you remove the blindfold from your face and untie the ropes from your legs. Take the rope. Also, take this hat. Even with the hat, you wouldn't fool anybody into thinking you're a gnome. Look at the chest. Look at the barrel. Unlock the metal... the chest. Leave? You start to sneak out through the tent flap and realize that the gnome guards are awake, alert, and watching the front of your tent. There's no chance you'll be able to escape that way. You quietly close the flap and consider a new plan. You dash out of the tent, hoping to make it unseen to the edge of camp. Unfortunately, you careen just directly into a group of soldiers who kill you most enthusiastically. Undo. Undone. Okay. Am I opening these? Can't. It's locked. What can I do with this? To heal my boot. Guard shadow. Judging from the shadows, the gnome guards are shorter than you. They're probably better armed, however, and they are certainly have you outnumbered. Can I, like, cut my way out of the tent? Oh. Slowly, so as to not attract attention, you slip the side of the tent. This gives you a second exit, perhaps a safer one, or perhaps not. Go for it. You're somewhere inside the gnome camp. On your right is the tent from which you just escaped. To the left, another tent. This one with a light flickering inside. Directly in front of you is a heavy-looking metal hatch. The guards in the distance don't seem to have spotted you yet, nor the space missing between words. You can't help but wonder what Shella would do if she were by your side. She might be dead, dude. I don't know if I even did all that right. Hold on. Save. Did I just kill the sex? Period. Yep. I'm gonna hold on to other save file because I wonder if I was supposed to cast the ritual instead or do that sooner. I don't know. We'll pick it up from here and go. Pretty curious. I don't know if there are different endings or what, but okay. As always, thank you guys so very much for watching. See you next time.